Hi, I'm Julie, and Maritina has asked me to talk to you about how we're finding homeschooling. So for those who don't know me, I have two children, Lily who's 9, she's P5, and Alexander who's 5, he's P2. And I have to say, whenever I first discovered that the schools were all closing and that we were going to have to homeschool our kids, I was probably in the minority who was quite excited. I thought, it's a really good opportunity. Like, I work in a school, I'm trained for this is going to be awesome. And in general it is, like, we've really enjoyed it, but we definitely have learnt from our experiences so far. At the beginning I was expecting school to be from 9 till 2, maybe even 3 for Lily, who's normally in till 3. I was scouring websites trying to find fun activities to do based on the topics that they'd been covering in school. But quite soon into our first week I realised, if we can actually get through the work that the school's providing, I don't need to be organising anything extra. And realising that this actually, although the kids seem fine, they don't seem to be too affected by this, you know, they can't not be. It's quite overwhelming, I'm sure, for them. One of the things we had started was doing PE with Joe, because I was determined, you know, they needed a PE lesson every day and they needed to get their exercise. But after a week we had to give that up because the kids were just so grumpy, they were hating it. And I realised, you know, it just wasn't for them, it just didn't work for them. We're blessed that we have a trampoline in the back garden. They do get plenty of exercise. It was just me who was obsessing over, you know, they need their PE lesson. And so we talked about it and we decided, you know, yes, they do need exercise, but it doesn't have to be at 9 o'clock with Joe, who's working them so hard that they they can't bear to face it. So I think the biggest lesson we've learned is to be flexible and to find out what works for you and what doesn't. Some days I would find Alexander is not really in the mood for school, which has just been him his whole life, and that's him and that's fine. But I've discovered that because he loves maths and numeracy, if I start every day with that topic, then he's fine and he'll get through all the work that I need him to get through. Now, we're nearly finished all his maths booklets that are supposed to do him till June, but that's okay. We can certainly find more. Lily has been struggling a wee bit this year with learning her times tables. For some reason, she just cannot get them into her head. And I just feel this is quite a blessing because it's given us both this extra time to work through that with her. And hopefully, if nothing else, during this lockdown, she will know her times tables. She's really sick of me asking her, but that's okay. And I have to say, the Monday that we opened her numeracy workbook to discover that this was the day she needed to learn how to do fractions, so she'd never done fractions in her life, was possibly the most challenging day of the lockdown so far. But thankfully the school had provided some really good resources, so it's step by step helped her to understand. So she's getting there. She'll maybe have forgotten everything now that we've been off for 2 weeks. So this is Alexander. And how have you found Mummy's teaching?
Good.
Good. Do you like Mummy teaching you at home, or would you rather be in school?
At home.
Oh, well, that's good. We'll see if he feels the same after next week. And Lily, how are you finding it?
I kind of like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even if Mummy's making you do your tables over and over again?
Yeah.
Should I ask you one now?
No.
So I guess, yeah, our biggest lesson has been to be flexible, to learn what works for you, what doesn't work for you, not to stress if something's not working, and to see this as a unique opportunity. Lily loves spending time in the kitchen, and while we've been here, she's been given this unique opportunity to cook, to bake, and I'm learning with her, so it's lovely. You know, normally she couldn't do that because she's at, we have a drop-in Bible club on a Tuesday. She goes to GB on a Wednesday. I'm working Thursday, Friday. She's at football on Saturday. You know, we're so busy all the time, and we've been given this great opportunity. Alexander's big thing he wants to learn is to learn how to play My Lighthouse on his guitar. So I really hope that we can do that for him. Yeah. So thank you for listening, and God bless.